Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through this two bed, two bath home. This is just the garage. So it's a 2-car garage with a workshop. You're going to want to check this out. Okay, so here we are from the street on the corner of Barker and Mount Doble. So what we're looking at here is just the garage portion, and it wraps around because it is on a corner lot, and the house is back here. Great neighborhood all around, lots of full-time neighbors, lots of secondary homes. You might have seen this video. I had sold this one during COVID, and their primary home on that one too. I've also got a friend, Callie, helping me out. She just turned 11 the other day. So everybody say happy birthday, Callie. Okay, so property line right here. So you do have all this extra space. If you wanted to, you could probably build a bridge over this little drainage thing, open this up and have RV or boat parking. But if you do have a boat or an RV, you have another option for that. Later in the video, I'll show you that. So driveway right here, 2 cars inside the garage, 2 cars behind it, possibly another one on the blacktop too. Fully fenced, so if you have dogs, children, this is going to be a great option for you. Interesting fact, this was one of my first sales ever, and the house actually used to only be 468 square foot. Really quick, Boulevard's up there where all those cars are moving. 468 square foot, I don't even know if it was a 1-bedroom. At the time, it might have been a 0-bedroom. But they did major additions and have brought it up to today's codes. The other thing to note is that it is on a 7,500 square foot lot, which is huge in our area. So Barker, interesting fact, this is a dead end right here. So the house is actually addressed from this direction, not that direction. The front door actually does face Gold Mountain, but they have named this one Barker, and just dictated that it was access on this side. So here's where you could get a very small RV or boat parking right here. Trash bins on this side. However, if it's longer than this, what you could do is make like a tight turn coming in from this direction back here and getting it into the property that way. You can see that even with the big addition that was done to it, salvaged all the trees all around. I mean, obviously some had to come down, but it makes for a great little oasis out here. You know, like if you have dogs, children, anything that needs to have a fence around it, this is a great option. A little privacy fence right here, because we're about to see, they have a hot tub back there, which is smart, right? For the last few, so this was a full-time residence for a very long time. And then from there, they used it as a long-term rental. As you can see, the new foundation all around here, all new siding. So technically, if I remember correctly, I mean, this had to have been like 2014, 2015. The main part of the home was right here where this roof line is, and it just stretched back to where the roof line is right there, but there's also more past that as well. All new concrete work, access to the garage. We've also got the hot tub right here that I was telling you about, so that you can have some privacy. You've got the turn off switch right here, which is you have to be able to see it but not touch it while you're in the hot tub. So it seems like it's placed in a very good position, because I don't think you could reach that from there. The garage, we aren't likely going to be able to get in there today because the owner has their stuff in it. But I'll kind of try and peek in some windows here in a second. So here's where we're going to interact. There's 2 different entrances. You've got the one down here and then also right here. But technically, you know, I'm not even sure which one's the front door. You can make them both front door. But look at all the like Big Bear in here with all the nice, beautiful ceilings, all the log beams in here. And then the wood floors as well, but also have some like updated cabinetry, updated kitchen. It's beautiful. And honestly too, when a renter moves out of a house, I always have like a big fear, like, oh my gosh, what's it gonna smell like? What's it gonna look like? And we are pretty primo in here. Good renters for sure. So let's walk through the kitchen first, then we'll go to the dining room, then we'll go to the bathroom, laundry room, and then bedroom. So here we do have bar top granite countertops. You do have it with the edge here so that you could sit under it. 4 people sitting right here. Makes for a good dining area. Very open, very bright, very clean too. The other thing is that you still can have a dining room in here, and I'll get to that in just a second, but I like that the kitchen offers that too. The other thing is that you've got this wide space, a little bit wider than normal, which makes it really, really nice to, you're not, you know, banging your hips on both sides. I think it's well spaced out. Cabinetry, a nice white, very clean. All your guides are in here. It says spoiled child, I think. Yeah, spoiled child. Are you a spoiled child? No, you're not.
What is it?
So again, the same granite countertops with a very like similar backsplash. The one thing I want to say about this is that you've got, it's kind of got like a textured opaqueness. So some are textured, some are flat, but they're all kind of a gray, white, black in color. Stainless steel appliances, lots of countertop space, like almost over the top, because if you're gonna live here, you're probably gonna be someone that's like likes to cook, I would imagine, because the kitchen is like 50% of the kitchen, living room, dining room, so it's not a tiny kitchen. I would call it a chef's dream, we'll say. Callie, do you know what this thing is?
No.
It has a name. It's called a lazy Susan. Isn't that really mean towards people named Susan?
Yeah.
But everything's in new, clean, crisp condition. Slow close cabinetry. And then we've got the fridge.
It's large.
Good sized drawers. Just so much storage, you know. And then we've got the pantry over here. So you can also take these out, kind of make it like a broom closet possibly if you wanted to, but it does make for a good pantry. So then coming into this direction, I do want to point out the floors. They're a little bit darker than the ceiling. It is a laminate hardwood flooring. Looks like it's got kind of that vinyl, like graded for water look, you know, so if water got in here, it would be like hours and hours before it would go bad, we'll say. Dining room. Let's see, where would we put our dining room? I almost think like right here.
No, right here. Actually,
You could do it right here.
like right.
You could do it up against this window right here, like in between the 2 windows.
No, like right here. Because
I think that's a good design. I like that. That idea is really great. Then you could have a couch.
it could be a more.
That would be for a lot of people. But here is where you could have a little wraparound couch, living room, nice big TV. TV will be left behind too. All your internet stuff is in the wall. So one thing that you could do is just get like some sort of piece of furniture right here just to cover all that up, clean up all those cords. Then we have the pellet stove. So this thing is really gonna heat the house up. I forget which way it lifts. I forget which way it lifts up. I think it's that back one lifts up and then you put the pellets in it. But it does burn bags of pellets in there. And then we've got the heater on the wall right here. We do have central heating in the home, which is kind of a rare-ish find in Big Bear. Dual pane windows. And then we're gonna go into the laundry room. So in the laundry room, we have, this is tile, but as you can hear, it's like a different form of tile. I don't know what it is. Laundry, snackable, storage to the right, tankless hot water heater, and then the bathroom. So the bathroom has a pocket door. And then we're coming in, same tile all throughout. Toilet, sink, bath, shower. So this one is a full bathroom. It's the same tile almost that's on the floor is on the wall. And then this is gonna be a cast, that's plastic. And then I always like to get in the tubs, obviously. But here we have a nice big shampoo box. You could almost get a separate shelf right here too. And then soap holder and the shower fixture right here. So a full size bathroom. Then we're gonna go into bedroom number 1, which is not the master. But see how like they've done these little windows right here so that you get to see the trees, but then they also have these lavore shades that are good renter friendly. And we're gonna go into bedroom number 1. This one has access to the side yard. So your, basically, I would say your option for a bed is probably gonna be right here. Could get a king if you wanted to. Nice, beautiful vaulted ceilings, good recessed lighting. All in really good shape. Closet. Feels almost like a new construction. And if I haven't told you yet, we are listed at $450,000 on this one. 2 bed, 2 bath, 1258 square foot on a 7,500 square foot lot. Would also make for a good vacation rental too, if that is what your heart desires, or just a second home. You know, it's got such a great Big Bear feel to it. Quiet, peaceful, all around. And then check out this door. Beautiful. I like how they have the knots in there too. And then this one is going to be the master. There's a walk-in closet and a full bathroom in here. Bed could probably go on that wall over there, but also could go on this wall right here. Probably that wall would be the best though, because it seems like it's plugged out for having some end tables. There's a little glimpse of the view outside the window. Again, vaulted ceilings, recessed lighting, nice big fan. And it feels very well insulated in here. Like it's not cold, it's not hot. It feels exactly as it does on the outside of the home. So it's not freezing in here. Then we've got the walk-in closet right here. Another TV up above, storage up above here. And then we're going into bathroom number 2. All same materials too. Same flooring. This one's a different sink. Beautiful dual sink. Good counter space. The sink, I think it's the same as in the kitchen. I can't quite remember. Cabinetry looks like it's the same as the kitchen also. Really good shape. Dual mirrors. Upgraded lighting. Nice medicine cabinet. Toilet. It is the same, confirmed. It is the same as the kitchen. Same flooring, and then same, no, not the same flooring, because this is a square, and this is a rectangle. So I don't know. But it seems the same as the other one. Very wide in here, so it's a good size, I would say. This is a really cool device. Look, you got like one, and then you got the handheld. Really quite cool. And then a plastic tub right here. And another shampoo box behind us. So now we're gonna go kind of peek into the garage really quick and see what we can find in there. So again, this side of it is just gonna be the workshop area. Let me see what you can see when you're in there. You can't really see anything. So I will have to point you towards the listing to check out what's inside the garage, because at one point we had it open and it was filmed. But I do want to walk you around the grounds just so you can see. Easy to maintain, really flat, level access, beautiful, pretty private. Here's that area that I was saying that you could, if you wanted to do a little work, pull a car or like an RV or a boat back here. You might not have to remove that tree if you're a really good driver, but you might have to mess with this dirt right here too. Water spigot right here. Here is where the outdoor comes from the first bedroom that's not the master. And there you have it. Over on the corner of Barker and Gold Mountain, or sorry, Barker and Mount Doble. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.